Welcome to Strain Damage, motherfuckers. This is your brain on buds. So when I told y'all last time that we are at the intersection of the cannabis industry and the entertainment industry, I fucking mean it. We're getting everybody that's doing anything in the city on board. And so today we have one of the biggest connectors of cannabis and entertainment together. From Tulip Promotions, Mr. Tulip himself. What's happening, sir? Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So that's if you're in Albuquerque, you know Tulip Promotions, you know Tulip, right? That's just fucking standard. But for people here who watching this shit and maybe don't know, who is Tulip?
So Tulip, it's like a brand, you know what I mean? It's like
For sure.
A brand. We doing events, media and promotions. Of course, we started in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Started with the house parties and shit. And we kind of moved to the venue, stuff like that. And so
Nice.
we out here working.
Yeah. So like kind of a real grassroots brand. You know, started from the ground up. Started at house parties and then started booking venues. How long ago y'all started that shit?
I think it was like end of 2017, beginning of 2018. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Start with the house parties and shit.
Yeah, all right. So you've been in the game. Them house parties, like, you know, I've heard Albuquerque house parties like can get ratchet. So like you're filming World Star type shit basically.
Oh yeah.
My boy throwing parties though that you could go to and like not worried about that bitch getting shut up for. Like my niggas parties was always like if you wanted to go somewhere and get turned for the weekend and there was a Tulip party, everybody pulling up there for sure.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely like the goal, you know what I mean? Make it like safe, little cool environment. You'll come, network, hang out, you know, shit like that.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the standard. That's what it should be. You should be able to, you know, either hang out with your homies, you know, meet some ladies, you know, do little business deals back room, like that's ideal. I mean, some of my best deals have been either in the house party or in the club. I'm not gonna lie, like. Tech people act different. Like when you just talking to them off the court and they're smoking up, drinking, like they lose all sense, and then you know like people be acting hard, and then they just you know they're just chilled out. They're having a good time. They're easy to deal with.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
You know, kind of specifically with the youth and shit too. You know what I mean? It's like there's not a lot of shit for the youth to do. That's why everybody in gangs, niggas running around acting stupid and shit. I mean, it's like creating the environment, resetting the standards. It's like, you know, something cool to do.
Yeah, no, for sure. Create a cool place where people can have fun and stay away from that shit. So, did you like start? Were you the first guy behind the camera recording? Like, how did this shit all start? Like,
I mean, everybody's inspired by somebody. You know what I mean? I think it was like a little dude named Beastfit. He was throwing the parties and shit out here. Seen him start doing the same thing.
I remember that.
The Beastfit niggas. And he had like the idea. I seen he was filming. You know what I mean? A couple artists. Definitely took some inspiration from him and shit. But yeah, you know, just trying to do dope shit. He's like, that's what we doing.
Yeah.
City on the map.
Yeah, started having fun, and now you're thinking like, okay, this is an opportunity to put the city on the map, and this you know show everybody who's doing some shit.
Hey.
Yeah, and I see obviously now you work with a lot of big artists in the city. Say artists that are starting to get a little attention. Say like YHC for example.
Oh yeah.
How long have you been working with some of these artists?
I said YHC's probably been like a year. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they cool. It's like a little group, you know what I mean? The Mexicans niggas and shit. They doing their thing, going viral.
Yeah, I seen that y'all had went viral for one of those videos you guys did with Husky thing, I think. Husky Please.
Oh yeah, the
Bro,
whiskey.
all over, yeah, whiskey. Yeah, whiskey
he's
was all over TikTok. I seen random people talking about that, and I was like, damn, they're really making the buzz with this video for sure.
You know, it's crazy, you know what I mean? Just documenting this shit. You know, of course, like we start with the events or whatever, but it's like, at one point we was having like guest lists and shit with like 1,200 people on it. You know what I mean? So it's like one thing to do it, it's nothing to document it, you know what I mean? So when you start documenting shit, investing into the media, it's like, yeah, shit's gonna start going viral, you know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, that's dope. That's dope for sure. I'm definitely glad that we're starting to get a little bit of a spotlight out here. And it looks like you're one of the main people too when it comes to music videos and stuff. So, do you know what was your first music video you did over here?
First one, yeah, probably like 3 years ago or so, with a nigga named what's his name? Adrian or something like that. Yeah, Adrian, that's his name.
You
He's like a little nigga from Las Vegas, you know what I mean? But
yeah, and I gotta say, you definitely can see the progression, say from videos you were doing back then compared to now. It's like every single video just gets better and better. Like the quality, it looks like you got a lot more equipment now. You got the drone, all that stuff. So that shit been going crazy for sure. Salute to you.
Since 2023, we making rappers making music videos with drones now.
Yeah, for real.
Information age, baby.
when we started, it was actually on the phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a Note 10 and we had like a lens attachment to it. For like $600 lens and shit. So, okay, you know what I mean? Like, shit's pretty dope. Yeah, progressing for sure.
My boy got all the lights, all the ranks, all that shit set up now. So that shit's definitely cool.
You ever like film anything with a green screen in the back, like you know, just like at a random studio, do any weird effects like that?
Yeah, I do. I be trying to like invest into the synthetic media, research the synthetic media. You know what I mean? 'Cause that's where it's going, especially with the AI and shit too.
Yeah.
It's like it's one thing to like the traditional where you put the camera and shit like that, but moving into like the animation, building like virtual set designs and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah, where you can basically effectively film against a blank wall and use the green screen, and then yeah, you can just.
You don't even need the green.
yeah, you don't even need the green. You can take people to Miami, you can take them to, you know, fucking Dubai, like easy.
I think I done seen some like little AI stuff you added into one of Scuzz Hunted's videos.
Oh, yeah,
that shit look dope as hell.
That shit they using.
Yeah, for sure.
Synthesizing videos.
That shit dope.
Yeah.
So where did cannabis come into all of this? Like, you've just been like smoking since a kid, or part of the creative process came in later?
I was like, I've probably been smoking like 4 or 5 years or something.
Okay, all right. So newer than you've been doing videos and events.
Yeah.
What sort of got you into that later in the game? Because I'm pretty sure everybody in this room, all of us, kind of started as teenage years, right? Yeah.
12.
I don't know. I just like a Christian, you know what I mean? I'm a
Yeah.
Christian.
Oh, for sure,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure.
Like, so, don't really be messing with it like that growing up. Then just doing shit, I guess, like editing videos and shit, you know what I mean? Doing
Yeah.
like one-day tests, start smoking, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Get through that type of shit.
No, that's interesting. I come from a similar background, so like I you know, my parents are like very religious Hindus. Like, I was going to the Hindu temple every Sunday. My mom was like the little Sunday school teacher, so I'm effectively, you know, the Hindu equivalent of the pastor's son.
Yeah,
So,
okay.
but like that was me not touching alcohol until I was like 20 or 21, 22. Like I think being in a city, like I grew up in Buffalo, right? So a similar sized city to Albuquerque, but I don't know, I was just drawn to this shit more. But yeah, that's interesting to know. Yeah.
I didn't start drinking until I was like, you know what I mean, 20-some too. Like 20 years old.
Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't never seen
19, 20.
too lit at like heavy events. Like, bro was always on his 10 toes, making sure everything was smooth. I ain't never seen bro over there blowing backwoods with the idiots in the corner over there fucking sipping lit. You know.
I mean, when it's your operation, you gotta be clean. You gotta run it smoothly, and
That's definitely-
it's better that
It
way.
was definitely like business from the jump. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's the thing, when like you know, when you're in cannabis or the rap game, the lines get blurred between fucking work and play sometimes. It's like you be smoking in the studio, you're smoking while you're doing videos.
Especially with like a house party scene.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that's the ultimate, like, yeah.
It's hard too when everybody trying to be your friend. Everybody like, hit this, bro, hit this two-way, hit this bottle, hit
You
this.
like, I'm good, like, and nothing personal, you know, I'm on the clock.
You know? No, we be turning up too. Now I'm getting there acting stupid, but
That's the difference. We're turning up, but we're not acting stupid. And that is also a philosophy that we share here at Straight Damage.
I've been like on the promotion, like promoting shit, but more so recently I'm trying to the coordination, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
First, I'm just walking through the event, everything happening around me, and I ain't got to, you know.
Yeah, you got your
trying to
people
charge
and
niggas at the doors.
different things, handling different things,
The
yeah.
event, man.
Bro, I've been going crazy too. I see like you have an event like almost every weekend. That shit's starting to become routine. That's cool as hell. Because people know they got a spot to turn up every time now.
Yeah.
They're not having to worry about some shit.
If
that's the
Albuquerque
goal.
wants to party, too lit.
Yeah, for sure, for
That's the
sure.
goal. You tapping into the city, you know, so you got to download the app, and then we connected to the clubs, we connected to the venue, you know what I mean? Studios, all that.
Yeah.
So That's gonna be like that source, and then at the same time travel around and shit. That's like the next, step. Start moving around.
Yeah. Start kind of doing the same thing you've done in Albuquerque and in other places too.
Yeah, I noticed that's become like a big topic within this season. There's like a lot of people that we've talked to or had on the podcast say that it's really time to start expanding this out of Albuquerque or New Mexico as a whole. And I think it really is time for us just to get, say, a little bit of notice from beyond this city, this state, and just start really getting out there to other surrounding states. You know, we already got that buzz going on in certain places, but now it's time for everybody to know who Albuquerque is.
That's what I'm saying. Like, once you make $1 million, $1 billion, that's what separates like the pros from the amateurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
there's a little market out here, but like, you definitely gotta take it to bigger market and blow that shit up, monetize it.
But that's just gone from the minor leagues to the major leagues.
The thing is,
making a step when you're ready.
You notice a lot of these big, say, record labels, big names, they work together. It's a team thing. It's about marketing, you know what I mean? Getting out there and meeting different people. And the thing is, over here, it's just a little bit more of a competition thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's still small.
You're getting crabs in the bucket.
It's like a small, big city. It's weird. Like, we could be a bigger city, but we're all too, like, small-minded over here.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's the mindset for sure.
The mindset's just different. Like, people get comfortable here. It's the land of entrapment for a reason. But you know what I mean? Just like Tulip, it's just all about what you want to do. You just gotta find something bigger. You know what I mean? Something to live on past our names, and that's of course what we're trying to do. That shit's dope though, for real.
It's like a movement, you know what I mean? Like, it's a movement, niggas like seeing each other, being inspired by each other, and then progressing like that.
Yeah, it's a whole feeling of community and collaboration being better than just trying to compete with your peers. Which we see it in the rap game. It's in the cannabis industry. Like you said, land of entrapment.
It is. I love my city. I go lie to you. The thing is, like, a lot of us have that goal to expand and then like let everybody know what it is and then bring it back.
Yeah.
It's not like
you got to
sit on the city and be like, oh, we finna dip and not show y'all no love, but we still gonna want people to be humble about where we from. And that's what the goal is, just to bring it back here and get this bitch turned up. You know what I mean? People want to see big festivals here with big headliners, multiple of them. But Albuquerque's looked at as a market that ain't that big. But I'm telling you, there's money to be made here. There's good mindset people.
Oh, there's definitely like a younger population moving
in the bullshit,
here.
You know what I mean? Everybody gets lost in that bullshit eventually. But
life be hard. I mean, niggas be going through the motions and shit. That shit be happening.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's the way all kinds of shit. It's like.
I think we are going to see more of a market, because if you think about what's happening in some of the fucking neighboring states, right? Like Texas, Colorado, Arizona, the rent is going up, cost of living is going up.
It is here too, for real.
I mean, it's happening here, but it hasn't hit like critical mass yet, right? Like this is early days and shit, when motherfuckers in Denver and Austin are like, yeah, yo, rent kinda too much, I'm hitting Albuquerque. But then that brings an element of diversity into what not only makes Albuquerque unique, but
I definitely got the potential. You know what I mean? I do be saying there's a mindset, not so much the location. So I think I gotta go over here to get it popping, whatever. So you utilize all your resources around you the right way and shit.
Yeah, now it's easier when you utilize all your resources around you, like you said. We got a lot of potential here.
And I've seen you do that too, Lid. I've seen you, no matter how big the crab and bucket mentality is, you still manage to keep it solid and work with a lot of different people, and it really doesn't bother you. And I commend you for that, and I want to give you your flowers for that while you're here, for sure.
To be that way in the face of everything is challenging. That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, another thing I seen too, I seen you had dropped a little music video with your own song. That shit went crazy though.
Oh shit, Tulip hopping off the porch and doing rap too.
Yeah, I'm rapping.
Oh man, Tulip be
obvious.
He be going hard though. Like I was like, damn, my nigga snapped on this bitch. I was waiting for you to drop that song though. That motherfucker hard.
Yeah, that shit pretty dope. I was being like the hobbyist type, because niggas just be dropping shit out here. It's like, okay, what you doing? It's like some little regular whatever, so you got at least up standards a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, try to drop some high shit, keep it positive.
High bar for quality, and then you do that, you're gonna be successful. That's the strength and the mentality. Okay. take this shit if you wanna fire it up. And sleeping.
So what else is new with Tulip, man? You do a lot of events. You're doing music videos. What else?
I mean, yeah, it's like the events, the music videos. Like I dropped some movies. Trying to like study how like you make a story. You know what I mean?
You're working on a movie right now?
Not really, but trying
Take
to get
that shit to Netflix headquarters when you're done with it.
Let's work on a movie, dog. Let's do
You
it.
know, like a little series of anything. You know what I mean? How like different artists and shit involved. Like utilize all the resources.
Oh yeah. Well, if you ever need us, we're here for you, man, for sure.
Oh yeah. So.
Let us know if any of the artists ever need some gas though, because that's for sure what we're meant to push is a conscious lifestyle.
Yeah,
what
we really like. We've marketed ourselves as rapper weed, and that's not just a fucking name. Like motherfuckers want to smoke gas, and they want to like truffles.
How we get the strain going? You know, Tulip strain going.
Let's get a Tulip
we could get a Tulip strain going. Yeah.
Some Tulip haze or what?
Something. You got like Tulip pack. I don't know.
I need that gelato.
We've been making commercials, you know what I mean? Throwing all the videos, shit like that.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting for the
We'll work
white
on
label
some.
now. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I mean,
manufacturing shit on that.
yeah. You'd probably see like a little, like made by strain damage or something, but yeah, it would be
Powered by strain damage.
Powered by strain damage.
That would be the terminology for that.
What are your favorite strains? Like, if we were to put a strain together for Tulip, what
if you
two strains would you pick?
Must be some fire. I don't know. They just be coming up with names. That's what I'm saying.
No, but like out of like the stuff that you smoked before, like what two would you mix together to make it Tulip OG or Tulip Haze or Tulip, you know what I mean, Diesel or whatever.
So they just be coming up with names. I feel. So
the name's not really important as long as it has Tulip.
As long as it's some gas.
as long as it's some fire, you know what I mean?
I don't know. Do you know what that was crossed with?
El Chivo is grape gasoline and OG Kush breath.
Yeah, bro, like some gas shit, like.
So like maybe like an El Chivo crossed with like what else? What else did you like from Harvest? There was a couple of them I remember you getting. The El Chivo.
Yeah, you were rolling that shit up when we first met.
Yeah, El Chivo's fire. My favorite from Harvest would be the blueberry tarts for sure.
I think that's the one you showed me too.
Yeah, that's my favorite, dude. Honestly, like anytime I hear that they have it, I try to at least get a little
El
half.
Chivo crossed with some blueberry tarts. That's a little crazy.
Some goat
We need
tarts
some
or
real
what?
authentic Zope in the city.
Just straight Zope.
Some of that Tulip Zope. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna have to get that going. Another,
That's my news.
I know this is a jump and a stretch from what we've been talking about, but we've been asking everybody on this series.
Because of the background we have here is very cosmic and all that. I'm gonna let you do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you believe in aliens?
I know a little bit. They probably be out there, you know what I mean? Depending on how you define an alien, but.
So say
Like extraterrestrial, human being, or not even human.
Forms of life on different planets.
Yeah. I don't know, they probably out there. You don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess AI is going to be alien. That's what they're saying. Different form of like intelligence, pretty much, you know what I mean?
And the aliens invented AI, like they've been ahead of the game. Like all this ChatGPT shit that's come out, they're like, yeah, we had that in '75, bitch.
You know, they did, you know?
Well, and they're smartasses about it, right? Because we call them aliens. That's what they probably don't even call themselves that.
Yeah.
So then they put
we are the aliens to them.
But then they put AI in the AIs. You know what I mean? Like being smartass. Let's initial alien in and send this that. I don't know.
That's a really good look at it too, because AI is
So
really
just
tricky.
like, also you got like creativity, you know what I mean? Like the imagination just be creating shit. So niggas could think they could see some shit, but it could just be like a little, you know what I mean? Some type of neurotype or whatever in the brain, you know what I mean? You create stories around them little narratives and shit.
And then what happens with that data afterwards? It's getting fed back into the model, harvested.
A little bit it becomes like popularized, you know what I mean? Through like pop media, shit like that. Maybe making movies about it. But it's just like different narratives, you know what I mean?
Well, we had a guest last week, Sosa. He said that he said that he felt like he had a dream where he got abducted by aliens and it felt
Right.
real. You know what I mean?
Right.
Up until the astral projection and then back.
He felt himself like going up and down, like his body being lifted up into the
So
fucking
as you
mothership.
like brain be
lifted
switching
back
from,
down.
you know what I mean, like the sleep state to the wake state, like certain
Yeah.
processes be going on, you know what I mean, some processes be turning off, and so and there is like, you know what I mean, it's like scientifically kind of documented shit like that. And niggas be kind of, I mean, especially back then they didn't really know shit. So it's like, okay, that's an alien, you know what I mean, or that was like an abduction or like a demon or something like that. Nowadays it's like neuroscience, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean
Look
the effects of REM sleep, like, and all the other shit you're doing probably has something to do with that. And, you know, Sosa's 24/7 smoking gas. So.
Yeah, that's very true.
When you
That shit
dreaming,
crazy.
like when you're dreaming, you know what I mean, so you creating like a whole another reality pretty much, like a dream state, you know what I mean? So it's like the same thing. Like, imagination is like a powerful thing.
Yeah, very.
Creativity and shit.
Turn your dreams into reality.
So niggas believe in aliens, they're gonna manifest it.
Yeah, that's true.
Start seeing that shit, you know what I mean?
Your mind's very strong. That's what I always think. I'm like, if you sit there and dwell on something for so long and like think about it so much, you're gonna attract that energy. You know what I mean? That shit's gonna come towards you because it's just like
What you believe is what you
that
see.
shit.
You know what I mean? What you believe is what you see. You know what I mean?
Your
So
mind's
it's like-
very, very powerful.
Yeah.
Shit's crazy.
I figure it's out though.
Well, I'm manifesting a 9-figure valuation.
Yeah.
Fucking
I know.
moon here.
Yeah.
We're gonna turn
That's
it-
exactly what you gotta do.
That's how we turn it into
It's
It's
reality.
alignment too. That's alignment. You know what I mean? Are you doing like what you doing? Or are you doing what's like in alignment with God? You know? Like you doing like a
Both.
true purpose, or you just doing like same thing too. But
That's true. That's some deep shit right there.
No, I feel that. And I've also kind of feel like I'm finally, like, I have a certain set of talents, and now I'm actually using that for shit that I'm excited to, like, wake up in the morning and do, not just shit that I'm gonna, get stoned and sit in front of a computer.
Yeah.
So.
Be a productive stunner.
Yeah. I'm generally productive and functional, but then, like, if there's no emotional element, I mean, I make fucking rectangles and shapes on a screen. That's what I do. It's fun. It's fun. No, it's fun.
You find meaning in anything pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So what's the most meaningful thing? It's like, so baby, make it really shit.
Yeah. No, I think what's different right now is that I'm working with a solid team, people I like, and I generally like. Not only do I have skin in the game financially, but like I also spiritually have skin in the game. Like I'm invested in the success. Like I've worked at tech startups before, and like regardless of whether they actually raise funds and make money, you still get paid for at least a year. For at least a year, they give you a financial commitment. But now, like, I'm spiritually invested.
Yeah.
And that's the greatest thing about strain damage right now for me.
Hey, like I've been stacking guac cheese. Got your baby mama finding me. That nigga in my city, like, nigga name your quantities. More lot of tree, whole team looking like we won the lottery. I'm prodigy. Told her you ain't let me let the thought of me from round the way. Posted with shooters, ain't got no modesty. On point like apostrophe, they tripping, that's an odyssey, astonishing. Well, he get on the beat and demolish it, ain't talking this. So you know I ain't really with the politic. Hottest shit from where they clutching poles like a hockey stick. Ballin' on these niggas got me feeling like I'm Roddy Rich. Too many said they love me, but only show the opposite. Study without a scholarship, really deserve a doctorate. Fucking peace, nigga, I'ma have to take all of it. Jock your bitch, know we get it poppin' like the cottages. Young nigga with the sauce got me feeling like an alchemist. At these rappers' necks like a targeted esophagus. Spoons remain anonymous. Already know what time it is. It's common sense. Studying these numbers like economists. Remember we was on the fence, bout to hop up out of bands. Niggas only trying to see you lose, never cop a win. People faking documents. Caught him, then he dropped the man.
right. So in terms of like, what's next for Tulip Promotions, right? You're working on how to incorporate AI into your operations, whether that's easier content creation for videos, better for promotions. Honestly, I would focus the shit on generating content for your like social media ads before videos. That's more, I guess, tedious shit, which you would be able to easily automate. I have some tools I'll definitely recommend and send you. But yeah, so injecting AI into that, how do you think that's gonna change the videos, or your approach to doing videos in general?
Hopefully the production, not the production, but like the productivity.
The volume, so just basically,
input,
yeah.
Like 10x the output, so we're doing like 10 times the videos, 10 times, you know what I mean? Automated shit, or mundane stuff's like automated. And so we just focus on what's important, you know what I mean?
Okay, so right now it's
like the sales, you know what I mean?
yeah. So right now it's kind of a workflow thing where like, all right, let's just like speed up our shit, generate more volume, continue making cool things. Oh, that's sick. What else do you think? So we've covered that. You've got, obviously want to take the shit outside of Albuquerque, show the world, y'all's gifts and all. What else do you think you got coming up for the next few years? What's the future of Tulip Promotions?
Gotta get more on the business promotion, business commercials, shit like that, I guess, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Economic development.
Find lawyers and
Marketing,
make those like breaking bad
advertising.
commercials.
Yeah, definitely advertisement, monetization.
Have you ever
That come to mind.
have you ever been curious about like crypto, blockchain, and how to use that for certain things?
A little bit, yeah. Get like a little coin or whatever attached to the company, and then have it like NFTs, people go to the events, shit like that.
Yeah. I was gonna say like
Stuff
that's
like that.
that's one kind of use case. That's like if you issue Tulip NFTs, you get people into this exclusive club, and generally a great way of expanding your brand loyalty, I guess.
And that's all about like timing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm researching a lot of shit. And niggas be doing a lot of shit, you know, but it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
What
no.
are you doing?
I mean, it's not worth pursuing until like the Bitcoin halving next year, and then the fucking subsequent bull run. But yeah, no, just generally something I was curious about. I mean, anybody doing events and stuff like that, I asked them like, hey, you thought about NFTs before?
It's even like the live stream, you know what I mean? Everyone's even live streaming right now, you know what I mean? But
Yeah. Eventually we will.
Streaming's really taking over too. I've seen that.
Damn.
There's a lot of big, like people that just get to. Every day I see them go live, bro, and they have like 50K people watching them every day.
Shit, we gotta
I'm like,
do
damn.
TBG lives,
That's how you
Strain
put the
Damage
eyes
TV.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess a virtual set design, you know what I mean? Like virtual
Yeah.
type of the metaverse, stuff like that. Like virtual environments, virtual experiences.
We could,
Especially when
That's just
AI
starting to
gets to
take
that
over.
point. You know, when AI gets to that point, like
we're gonna have dispensaries in the metaverse, and it's actually honestly pretty easy to set up that shit. I'm not gonna lie. In terms of like going to Decentraland and like claiming a piece and
Bro, I seen one of these rappers did a show and he got like 100 bands and he performed virtually, like on Roblox
yeah.
for fans. But it was like really him.
You trying to do
Like,
that?
yeah, that shit's so good.
it connects me up to like a mocap shoot. You know what I mean? Like,
There was so many people there too, like real people just watching it. You can see all the characters. That shit look cool. They made it look like a real low concert and everything.
That's like,
That's the next step, bro.
For real, that's one of Future's artists. Bro, crazy.
We gotta get you on a little virtual show.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be hot for sure. You turning up. Hey. Hey, but as far as rap, you been working on anything new for that?
You gotta take over the rap game real quick. You know what I mean? But like some music videos or something, you know? We have like a little album at some point, but That's what's up.
Yeah, you go to the studio a lot? Or you already have like a lot of joints that you just have saved already?
Not really. I have to be writing every once in a while, you know what I mean? Just be adding down, just be dropping shit.
So you like write a
Just
bunch of
make
shit
it right?
and then just go in the studio and kind of dump it all.
I do.
That's hot for sure. Hell yeah.
So as far as the cannabis culture, Tulip, what would you like to see different that we don't see down here that we might see like in Cali or Colorado or Seattle or a lot of these new places that are doing events and stuff like that? Because you've done a lot of cannabis-based events as well. Like, is there something that you would like to see out here that hasn't been done yet?
Just got like the events or venue types or whatever. Or like festivals they be calling it. They be getting kind of popping. They be getting shut
So
down.
basically just like multi-stage things, large open spaces, and you know, like big names.
Yeah, they're already doing that or not?
I guess somewhat, yeah. But like, is there stuff that you'd like to see that's like different than that, or just even like dispensary-wise, like cannabis game stuff?
I feel like he's saying as far as events, like maybe like legit events, like ones that aren't gonna get shut down if they get like real poppin' and like.
So like this, like the city having a little bit more lenience on that
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
that'd be cool, honestly.
Because when it comes to actually having a lot of people there, they be fucking with it, huh? Like they ain't be.
If the
They
city
try to
I
shut
don't
that
really, I
shit
don't really
down.
be tapping in too much. I don't be looking. But I do know for the culture, we need the Tulip strain, nigga. That's what we need. We get the Tulip strain, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like, we be like the
we
cookies in
crazy.
Mexico, for real. We start marketing, put up different dispensaries, shit like that, commercials, like different artists, you know what I mean?
That's
Once
the
you
goal.
monetize it, that's where it's at.
That's the
That's
goal.
exactly what
That's,
Strain Damage goal is to do. So we gotta just do that little collaboration, get together, maybe see some of the strains, have a couple different genetics lined up, and see what you like, and we'll get something going.
Put the label on it. You just pay for the shit. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
when's the next Tulip promotions event for everybody out there?
We got some birthday parties coming up. And we got set like a models and bottles. It's like a 21 plus events with the models and shit. We having like 15, 20 models on the guest list, shit like that. Gotta do the the open mic events. Right? That's been kind of popular lately.
Yeah, that
We having like
should be
65 plus artists, having all local artists. They go up. They got like the 2 songs they can do and shit like that. We selling out on that. Yeah, let's focus on that. Really, pretty soon.
That's what's up.
Them open mics be getting lit. That's something that they just full.
Where'd you do the open mic at last?
Last one, it was like at Eclipse. That was kind of popping. Yeah, that's one at K9. That shit was pretty packed out.
Yeah, the one that cannot got packed.
And different ones are like different little venues. It's like different venues each time. You know what I mean? So it's like all
You
about.
gonna preview your rap joints there?
Yeah, I do be performing sometimes. You know what I mean? Practice type shit. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, that's definitely what it is. You know, niggas come together, practice. You know, network with niggas, people. So,
Where could the people find you? On say Instagram, YouTube.
definitely the Tulip and them. Everything pretty much with the Tulip promotions.
Hell yeah.
So, got the Tulip app. That shit about to be. It's been in beta for a little second, but about, you know what I mean? Actually start launching that shit.
Oh shit, you said the Tulip app.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Host events, you know what I mean? Set up a guest list. Create little QR codes, check niggas in. Got like the clubhouse audio rooms, messaging.
About to take shit to the next level.
That shit gonna be pretty crazy. Get some AI up in there, it's a rap. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
information ed, baby. Let's go.
good. I appreciate y'all for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, thanks for joining us.
You want to give any shout outs to anybody that you fuck with?
Shout out just the whole city. It's like everybody that I be fucking with, working with, ever worked with, you know what I mean? So you're a real one for sure.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate the support, you know what I mean? The love. Like,
Hell yeah.
Putting everybody on. Love to see it. Well, that is another episode of Strain Damage. Thank you, everybody. Good night. And also, if you are an artist in the city of Albuquerque or the surrounding areas and would like to talk to Strain Damage about executive sponsorship, and trying some of our new upcoming strains, never been released before, please contact us on Instagram. Thank you very much.
Hell yeah, Tulip. Do you have anybody you want to give any shout outs to?
And it's like I said before, you know what I mean? Everybody really, it's like, y'all know who you are. Be a whole big old long list, you know what I mean? But especially God, I guess, is the main one, you know, for sure. But, hey,
Yeah, dope.
we appreciate y'all for sure.
Glad to have you, for sure.
Good luck.
Yeah, buddy. Strength Damage out.
Out.